I have been playing this game as much as I can lately because of the simple addition of modded vehicles. It just makes the game so much more fun. Especially, I don't know who makes the JBE mods. As you can see, this is the Voron D53233 JBE. They're basically just tweaked versions of in-game vehicles, and so it gives them upgrades that are much needed to be able to perform in the harsh, terrible, harsh landscape that is SnowRunner. Because we all know that's, very few of the original vehicles perform good. None of them excel. None of them excel. These vehicles have the potential to be really good. Um, of course there are mods like the C8 mud truck and stuff like that that are just OP and like Frog's thing, but they're OP in their own respect. Like if you're gonna use the mud truck as a scout vehicle for finding watch points only, I think that's fair because it costs 60 grand. I think this is what I'm gonna go with because I'm in Alaska, so I'm gonna be running some ice tires, and these are studded. And I don't want to run the same exact tire setup as I have on my other vehicle. I actually just sold my Taiga. I had a modded or tweaked version of the Taiga. I don't remember who made it. I can look at the store real quick in a minute. But I like these JBE vehicles mostly because he gives them way more tires, which is better. Usually gives them a taller lift kit. More frame attachments, like you can run a sideboard bed that can use a trailer, and you can have a crane on it, and you can have an autonomous winch. Like that, there's nothing than being in on a map or in a region where there is no garage to recover to, and so you're gonna have like 10 minutes worth of driving to get a rescue vehicle into where you're at, and you've got cargo on a trailer, and you flip over the trailer, the cargo falls out, or worst case scenario, you flip over the truck and trailer, cargo falls out, truck is stuck, you can't use the winch because it's an off-road truck, or a highway truck, or heavy duty, or a heavy truck. If it ain't a Scout, it doesn't have autonomous winch from the factory and from the game, from the original, you know, unmodded basically. But this has an autonomous winch, which makes complete sense because all an autonomous winch is it has a separate power source. So you'd have, it going straight to the battery, or you'd have a separate battery just for the winch. There's no reason you can't put that on any vehicle in existence, like in the world. You can put that on airplanes, you know. And so it just makes sense for it to have an autonomous winch, and it makes sense to be able to have a sideboard bed, especially on these long wheelbase vehicles. This isn't necessarily long wheelbase, but it does have a long frame. Something like this in the Royal have a very long frame, and you can have a two-piece sideboard bed, at least on the Royal, with a crane. I don't know if you can do it on here. But I'm going to go ahead and finish customizing this thing because, I'm having fun right now. I don't want a spare wheel right there. Where's this one at? Oh, you can do one on each side. In-cab spare. Yeah, I like doing the in-cab spare. But we'll do it. Just have a spare tire. And that's fine by me right there. I don't know. That one's kind of cool looking. Although, it doesn't go to... Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. It goes into the engine bay right there. I was like, where does it go to on the fender? No. So these are probably original. I think this one's the modded one. Which, it would make sense to have it up at the top. It's the tallest point. So, I'm getting into the habit. And see, look, you can put a short flatbed to carry one thing of cargo if you want to have something else up front. I don't ever want to do that because I don't want to be restricted on what cargo I can carry. I don't know if I can do the crane on this one. I might can. We'll see. It's the blue crane. So let's see if we can do it. Okay, so not that crane. Not that one. Oh, you can have roof racks. Good. Okay, so you can't do it on this one, I don't think. We'll put that. We'll buy that. Let's see. If we buy this, can we still get a flatbed or where'd it go? Yeah. Rear mounted crane works with this bed. See, I don't think we can now use trailers though. We'd have to use this setup for a trailer. I'm gonna put a flatbed on it, and I'm gonna go outside and see if I can put a trailer on it right now. I haven't painted it or anything. Like, look, this is my Royal. So, I'll just look at this. So the Royal, see the crane that it has? It has a better crane, and then it has this sideboard. It says, combine this 2-slot sideboard crane with bandit crane, or 2-slot sideboard with bandit crane, and you can connect trailers. This sideboard and the mini crane won't allow trailers. So the mini crane it's talking about is the yellow one. This thing. That's the mini crane. It's also weaker. It's way weaker than the other one. So I think I'm wrong. I don't think you can do that on this one. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go test it. I'm gonna go try. I don't think you can. Oh, it's nighttime. That's not good. So I got done with Michigan a long time ago. Hey, we can have trailers. Sweet. Okay. Well, that answers that. Oh, we have a scout trailer? That's another thing. You can download modded trailers, which they're not modded. They're just tweaked. So they have like bigger tires, and some of them have taller lifts, which helps so much whenever you're going through mud, or if you're trying to get over a stump, or if you're going on rough, bumpy terrain. So yeah, so we can still get, we can still pull a trailer with it, which is awesome. So I'm gonna put a sideboard bed on it, because you always want the sideboard. The reason that I chose this truck, and I sold the Taiga, is because the Taiga is really good, because the differential is always locked, and all the drive is always on. And you can go decently fast speeds through mud while towing. And I wanted a vehicle that could do that, but the Taiga was missing out on the autonomous winch and having a crane and 2-slot cargo. Like that, it almost feels overpowered, but it's not. It really isn't, because the game is just as grindy, except whenever those mishaps happen, like, you'll spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes flipping your truck and trailer upright, hooking your truck up to the trailer, or parking next to it, and then manually loading with a crane all the stuff back onto the trailer, hook back up to the trailer with your truck, then repack everything, then you can go back on your way. Instead of having to, you know, fast travel back to your garage, go through 2 loading screens, one there, one back, after, of course, getting another vehicle with a crane that's strong enough to, a vehicle that's strong enough to flip over your truck and trailer, and a crane that's strong enough to pick up all the cargo and put it onto the trailer, and then you have to drive that truck. You know, it's literally the second thing, you know, before this type of modded vehicle, or tweaked vehicle, before this, it's half-hour detour. Instead now, it's a 5 to 10 minute detour. And it's a fun detour. It is annoying. Oh shit, I flipped over. But it's not like, it doesn't make you want to just quit. Whereas before, literally there have been times where I just put the game down. I was like, I'm not about to do this. I like the donut right there. That's hilarious. I'm gonna put that on there. That's so funny. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do the sideboard bed. The flatbed looks so much cooler. It really does. And we're gonna do the bright blue one because it costs the same. Actually, more expensive. But I don't know if you can. See, this is not the modded. Well, let's let's see, cause that's free. Let's see what we can do. I really want. I like this one. Also, in the JBE tweaked vehicles, there's a ton of customization. But oh yeah, I need to put my another thing that he adds, or he or she, whoever it is, the team. Thing that they add that I love on off-road trucks is not only you can carry a crap ton of tires, and it just makes sense about having to have the crane and the everything else, but the roof rack. See, I don't need a spare wheel because I've already got them. That's 375 and 100. This is 250 and 375. And check it out. If you look, it has a light bar built into it. How dope is that? It's a roof rack with extra fuel, repair parts, and a light bar. And it comes on all their vehicles, and it just makes sense. It makes so much sense. Like if you're an off-road trucker in these places where, you know, it takes a vehicle like this to get around, you're gonna use every square inch of your truck to have storage space. You're gonna have a ton of extra tires. Like, if this was real, I'd have full-size spares. I wouldn't have a donut, that's just for jokes. But I'd have full-size spares, and I'd have, like, I was thinking about it, you could literally rig up brackets on the side of the sideboard bed and have giant fuel tanks to just carry fuel. And you could stay out in the field without having to go to a gas station for a long time. You could carry 1,000 liters of fuel on a truck like this if you wanted to, in jerry cans or in custom-made fuel tanks. But I understand this is a game and you need some sort of balance, because if you carry that much fuel, you're never going to fill up anywhere. But the extra little bit carrying it is so nice, because you don't have to, like, not earlier, but before I downloaded any tweaked vehicles, I was doing a mission, and I was pulling a 4-slot trailer, and then behind that with a winch I was pulling a 2-slot trailer with one piece of cargo on it. We went over a sketchy bridge, the smaller trailer fell off, flipped the cargo over, and I had to go get my Kodiak with a crane and drive all the way up there and get the trailer and the cargo out of the ditch and put it back up on the road, repack it, and then pull it back out. And by the time I got back out, I mean, with the Taiga, which is what I was in, the reason I had to come up there and save it instead of just doing it with the Taiga is because the Taiga had run out of fuel. And so I had to get a scout trailer and pull it with a winch. Oh, I'm sorry, I just paused. I heard the weirdest thunder. It literally sounded like someone pushing a plastic trash can across concrete. Thunder. Anyway, I had to go up there with a scout trailer. Like, if I would have just had 40 extra liters of fuel, I could have made it to the Degum gas station. Anyway, let's put a cool bumper on this thing. I don't like... Whoa. Ooh. That's nice. Ooh. I like that one. I think we're gonna go with either pipe welded or this one. I think this one. Miscellaneous. What is this? Side protective blinds. Oh, that's dope! I don't want to put that on there though, because it make it harder to see out of first person. I like doing first person driving sometimes. Can't do the horns up top. Off-road hood lights. I think we got enough lights on the front. We don't need any more lights. Exhaust. Can't do a dual exhaust. Big muzzle, outrolled, slant cut. Oh, that looks like turd. Look at how tiny that pipe is. Side exit. See, the side exit is always good for like being able to see what you're doing. It's so plain and so boring and it's low to the ground, but it's so easy to see your dang truck. I definitely want to go get one with a design on it. I like the ones with designs. What color do you feel like to me? That looks good. We'll keep that for now. Green kind of works. Ooh, I like that. Now that's pretty neat. The white looks good. Oh, we got lots of color combos. Nice. That white, red, and black look really good. I actually really like that. I'm gonna go with that one. Too much blue. Too much of that color. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the white, red, black. It's a good color combo. Alright, well there's the Voron. There's the Royal. So these are the here's the TEWS 420 Tartarian JBE, the Voron D JBE, and the Royal BM17 JBE. Do I have any other vehicle? And then I actually did buy this for a scout vehicle for doing watchtowers and stuff because it can go through mud like nothing else, and it's just fun. You know, I paid like $60,000 for it. Totally worth it. So I go to the truck store. These are all the Scout mods I've downloaded, which is a bunch. So many cool mods you can get. Like, I haven't even used this thing yet. I know it's such a good mod. I'm probably not going to download it. Just because I don't use Scouts that much, and whenever I do, I use the TEWS 420. So, what am I looking for right now? Oh, more JBE mods. See if I got any more downloaded, or if there are any more. I think I literally, after noticing how much fun the Royal and the TEWS 420 was, I just went through the mod list looking for JBE mods. That's why I have the Voron. I've never used the stock version of this truck. Ever. That's the Taiga that I had. It's just the Taiga 6437. It's not the Super Taiga. I haven't used the Super Taiga. I don't know how good it is. Well, I guess we can have a little bit of fun right now. Look at how powerful it is. See, some people may not like that I have this in my campaign mode. You know what I say to them? Screw it, bro. It's my campaign. If I want to have this, I can have it. You call it OP. I call it realistic. Like, legit. A mud truck? Mud truck is serious business. It would get through this kind of stuff like nothing. Even in this deep snow, like a regular scout vehicle in this deep stuff, no shot. Unless I'm going over trees. Going upgrade mode. Yeah, I got down here to an upgrade with the regular vehicle. Sure did. Guarantee I didn't climb the hill like this. trying to do something that you can't do with any of the normal vehicles, because me and some buddies tried once. We got our best scout vehicles a couple months ago, whenever I still lived in my old house, when I had my internet that I could play multiplayer on. I can't play multiplayer on this one because I have NATPAC 3. I'm trying to stay up on the ridge right now. It's really kind of tough. You don't need to stay on the ridge, it just makes it easier, because where I'm trying to get is to over there to those rocks. I don't know if it's even possible to do what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to get, like, I'm pointing my finger toward the screen, but I'm trying to get, like, over there, to those rocks right close to the oil rig, because I want to go out to the oil rig. As you can see, this is as far as we were able to go. It is, like, right here. And so I'm thinking that this mud truck might be able to crawl up that. Actually, I know that the 2's 420 Tartarian should be able to. Anyway, we'll see. So we're just gonna keep on going. Snow looks so real though. Go ahead, sparkles. Crazy. The devs did a pretty good job making the snow look realistic. I'm ready for a new world that is half covered in snow and half not covered in snow. Because Alaska's cool, but it's just completely covered. Okay, we're not getting up that. Clearly. But we might get up over here. Holy crap. Dude, we just made it farther than I've ever made it before. Look. It moved it. We were not able to make it this far. Now, where do we go from here? Okay, I think we have to launch off of here and land onto there perfectly. Can I get over there? No, surely not. No, it's out of the map. Do I go down slow? Yeah, I probably should go down slow. Flip over, because I don't have anything to winch to. Flip over. I have a winch? That's stupid. Pretty dumb, but okay. I was relying on that hook to throw me over. Never did. I might be stuck now. I don't know where I'm winching to. I have like 15 winch points. Flip, flip, flip. It's crushing the car. But it is somewhat flipping me over. Have any over there? No. Come on. I think this is where we stop. Unless... Dude, it's so close. No way. Dude, you have to start. I'm so close to flipping over. Come on. See, we got it upright. Now what the fuck do we... Hook it there, and then I guess that's kinda... If we go all the way to the right... No, that ain't gonna... This ain't gonna do it, I mean... Wait? Come on. See if that helps. Why can't there be a button that you push with a modded vehicle to just flip it the frick over? Hello? I think we might be getting somewhere. Please, just upright. Just flip me over. See, I need it to go the other way. I need the back end to go this way. I'm done. I'm done with it. Okay. Let's go find some trouble. Let's go do that. Let's go find some work. So what we got? A lot of stuff to do left there. Deliver to Pedro Bay. I don't want to do the pipeline operation. GR Enterprise, what is this? Is this the mess is cleaned up? Polar base. I mean, where am I going to the polar base? Well, that ain't hard. 4 bricks, 1 metal beam, and 2 fuels. Holy crap. Look at how much stuff I haven't done in Alaska. Like, what? Goodness, I got a lot of stuff to do left in Alaska. I barely even played in Alaska. I've done... Now, some of these were the hardest freaking missions I've ever done, too. Like, floating drill. Oh. Wait, no, not floating drill. I think it was drilling parts delivery. Holy shit. You had to drive from here, down this muddy-ass road, all the way to here. And I did it with, the Royal. Not the modded one, the regular one. It was decked out as much as it could be. But I think it may have only... It had mud tires and a crappy lift and not that much power, and it was so slow. Like right here. This spot right here. It looks like snow on the map. This is the worst mud in the game. I'm sure of it. I took the C8 Corvette mud truck into it. It stopped. Never seen anything to stop the mud truck before. It stopped right here. This is the most overpowered mud in the game. You literally have to winch from tree to tree whenever you're towing something. So I'd like to see how something like the modded vehicles can handle that. But we're going to find something, hopefully not as, you know, delivered to the service hub. 4 oil barrels. Service hub is in Mountain River. We're not doing that then. Oil delivery. We got a bunch of deliveries, but it's 4 oil barrels. So, to all these different places. So we're gonna accept this. It's basically just driving around the entire map. This is a long one. We pick up everything from the drilling site. So the first thing first, I have a sideboard trailer. It's way the frick over there. Flatbed trailer. It's way the frick over there. So we're gonna buy a trailer. We're gonna use the Voron, test it out, see what it can do. We're gonna buy a 2-slot trailer. Because oil barrels are only a 1 slot. Oh yeah, here's all my trailer mods that I downloaded. Or tweaks. There's a modded one. And it comes with 101 repair points. Or something like that. I don't know how the hell you use the repair points. But it does. I like the sideboard trailer. But I like the off-road sideboard trailer. Because it has larger tires. So. And it costs the same. And you can do this. Dolly pivot block. And what that does, watch the A-arm thingy that connects the trailer to the truck. Watch it whenever I turn. Does not turn. Now. It'll still go up and down. You know, and the suspension on the trailer will still flex. But it locks in place. Now if I hit it again, whenever I turn, it turns the front wheels of the trailer so that you can do a tighter radius turn. Pretty cool. It's a feature that it's a tweak that I really would appreciate if every single truck in the game had, but alas, they don't. Okay, so how do you get to the drilling site now? If you were using any normal vehicle, you'd have to go along this long, windy road. We're probably going to have to do that, unfortunately. You can't just take the pipeline to it. However, I have done that in a Con 39 Marshall, and let me tell you, it took forever. That thing's pretty beast, but it is not beast enough to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly map out a route. Like, I only do this on a map whenever I haven't played it in a while. Because if I don't do this, I'm literally gonna be looking at the map every 15 seconds. Anytime I come to an intersection, I'm gonna be looking at the map. Wait a minute. No. I actually do need to go this way. I think I can figure it out from there. I think it'd be a cool thing if they could add a GPS. Like, I didn't show you guys because I didn't do the interior customization. But if you download There's a mod that you can download called an inclinometer, or it's actually POG inclinometer. And what it does is it tells you the pitch and roll and angle of your vehicle whenever you're in first person. It's like it sits on the dash, and it just tells you, you know, if your vehicle's level or if it's pointing toward the sky or what. Because if you know, some people play this game and they only do first person, and I applaud them very much. Look, I mean, you can do it. The mirrors work. All the mirrors work. You can look out the truck. All this stuff is true, and it, you know, your gauges work. The gauges on this are a little bit glitchy. You know, it's really fun to sit in here in first person. And a lot of times, whenever I'm on a long haul and it's just kind of boring, I'll pop into first person and just cruise, you know, like right now. But anyway, it'd be cool if they had a GPS that you could put in here on first person, and it would show a little mini map. Like I don't want a GPS in third person. I only want it in first person. Did I miss my turn? See what I'm talking about? I missed my turn. Oh, let's see how good this thing is in water. Pretty good. Got the snorkel up by the roof rack, so we're good there. We're going to show this task and accept it. We're not going to do it. We're just going to show that it's fair. Yeah, this thing is way better than Taiga. Way better than Taiga. If he comes up with a JVE version of the Taiga, I don't even know if it'll be this good. This Voron is amazing. Way better. Anywho, I think a GPS in first person mode would be sick. Like it would show a small mini map of where you're going, and it would show like if you put a waypoint marker down, then it would show you a route. You know, the most you could like hit a button to cycle through best route for towing or fastest route, and it would show you. And it would even show you little shortcuts. Like you can take on some maps, like on some of the Russian maps that I was playing on earlier today. There's places where the road cuts a really hard turn. You can either cut a really hard turn or drive through a meadow with really small trees you can easily drive over. But you wouldn't be able to, you know, drive through it in a scout vehicle unless you just dodged all the trees. But in something like this, you can easily do that, and it keeps you from tipping over a truck. So, I'm gonna shift down. Getting into some snow here. These studded tires are performing swimmingly, really well. I can't imagine having to come make this trip every time I need oil. This is crazy. Ah, finally. Signs are in English. I remember coming upon a sign in Russian, and being like, I can't read this. This is useless to me. But yeah, I think a GPS would be really dope. Is this? Oh, the spare's jiggling with the crane. Look at that. That's funny. There's a turnaround spot. Okay. Oh, good. Look at this. Let's go do it now. Dude, this thing's a beast. I'm telling you. It's weird how the off-road class trucks have become my favorite. I don't know, I feel like you use them way more. Like a scout is only useful for certain side missions and for finding watchtowers, and even then, I use the off-road trucks to find the watchtowers sometimes. Alright, now then, where's the closest? What's the closest? I guess it would make the most sense to go to... We got 2 factories we gotta hit up. I think we get out of here, and then we go to this factory. Then we go to this factory. Then we ride this road, because it's paved, it'll be easy. All the way down to this service hub, and then we go to this service site. Okay. So once again, gonna go ahead and make myself a quick waypoint trail. Heck, actually, it'd be easier instead of going through the middle, go to the left. I think I can figure that out. It has been a long time since I've played on any of the Alaska maps, so that's why I'm putting down waypoints. Yeah, about 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, maybe even longer than that, I literally just quit playing SnowRunner. Like, I played it for probably about 2 or 3 weeks straight after I got it, after it came out. And then I came back to it and would play it a couple times a week for a few hours. And, you know, mods are coming, but when are they coming? We don't know. Like, it literally was so long until mods got put in. And I just downloaded, not downloaded, but I just got on the game after it updated and started playing it the other day. Mods have been out for like a month at this point, right now, or when I'm recording this. But I hadn't played in about 3 months, and there's a decent amount of mods. The game was relevant again, everybody's playing it, there's mods, and that keeps the game fresh. There's Season 1 and Season 2, which I just bought, and yeah, it's great. I mean, I wasn't going to come back until they finally added mods, and they finally did, and GTA came out with Cayo Perico at the same exact time, and so I was more excited about the Cayo Perico, because right before that update came out, I re-downloaded GTA, because I was like, I want to drive some cars really fast, off some jumps, and hit some stuff, and I was like, and SnowRunner just doesn't have that. So I'm going to download GTA, and so I got into playing that, and then I got into the Cayo Perico stuff, because that heist is really fun, submarines are cool, and I've been playing it for literally, I guess, a month, just about 3 weeks, and then I remembered, I literally didn't even mean to launch SnowRunner. I accidentally clicked on it, and then I clicked start from the like start screen, and it said mod browser, and I was like, wait a minute, what? I forgot all about that. Like, literally, if I wouldn't have accidentally launched the game a couple days ago, I would not be sitting here playing right now. I probably would have got on GTA, got blown up by some people on some freaking broomsticks, and then got mad with it. But this game is so relaxing. It is so relaxing. Look at those lights. This thing is just trucking along. I mean, it's pretty heavy load. I don't know if the off-road tires on the trailer help. I know that they're a slightly larger diameter, and I know that it's better for a wheel to roll than it is to slide. There's less friction whenever it rolls. And you'll see going through heavy mud and over rocks and through washes like that with the highway tires that all the trailers in the game come with. Sometimes they'll be sliding, and it's a little bit, it's just a little bit more resistance on your truck than it really would necessarily need to be. Because in a real world scenario, if you're going to be driving on roads that are literally just ruts, snowy, muddy, frozen ruts from previous big trucks, you're not going to put highway tires on your trailer. You're not. You're going to put tractor tires or whatever you got, whatever you can on there. I also want to know how the roads stay cleared. How does that work? Why aren't these roads snowed over? I guess I got somebody coming by in a snow truck. Or a ice truck and stuff. We are moving. I'd hit that snowbank to slow down. I'm probably going to complete this mission and then go to bed because it's 12:30 in the morning. Let's see if the tires are larger. I didn't want to take it out of the frickin'... I did not want to take it out of the truck. You stupid game. I wanted to take it out of the trailer. Oh well. I can't tell if the tires are bigger or not. Let's see. No, they're the exact same size. They're the exact same size. But they have different suspension. Maybe. There we go. Maybe they have different suspension looks. Suspension looks the same, just different tires. There's different wheels. And that locking and unlocking feature. See, because I don't remember, like, these trailers have a lot of flex to them. I don't remember if the original trailers do. And I ain't about to hook up to it and find out. Kind of funny. That day whenever I got back on the game, like, it took me just a minute or two to get back to used to using the L1 to change gears and everything. But, I want to check. I need to hit view task. I'll accept it. There we go. But anyway, took me a minute. Wait, what do you have to do for that? It's really cheap payout. I might could complete that really fast. Oh, check. Oh, it's not hard. That's, see, this is like a scout mission. You'd want to scout for that. It took me like 15 minutes to figure out how to turn the headlights on. Like, I knew, I was like, okay, there's no dedicated button for it, so you have to hold L1 to do it. And I was like, so I'm just going to press every button on the controller, and circle was one of the last ones I pressed. In reality, I don't need to put them so close together. I just need to have them on the other side of an intersection or something, so that I know, you don't turn here. But it's okay. Doesn't really ruin the immersion. Hope y'all can see good at night. I wanna use these headlights. Like, look how bright this is. And it's crazy too. The light bars in this game make such a difference. No light bars, your headlights barely do anything. With light bars, so much better. Like, I know if y'all are watching on mobile, it's probably really hard to see. Look at this snow. This isn't even a road. The thing is, I know that temporary ruts are a thing in this game, and if you drive over a certain, like, patch of snow or mud, then it'll stay packed down for a little bit, but it doesn't really affect how your vehicle drives in it. And maybe in the next game, I know it'll never come in this one, but maybe in the next game they'll have a thing where whenever you make ruts, those ruts stay there for a long period of time. Like, days. Real life days. Maybe in-game days. But they stay there, and, falling into a rut Because like you can see this road, you can watch the suspension changing, going up and down. You can see it does affect the vehicle. Hitting bumps and losing grip and gaining grip, going into a rut, coming out of it. But if I make a rut, you don't really see that. I mean, you see it visually. You see the rut here that I'm making in the snow, but you don't really see the trailer being affected by it that much. Because trust me, a truck this heavy would make some dang ruts that are, yeah, it would compact some snow. This trail is bad. See, now I'm starting to know why I didn't play Alaska so much. It's tough. It's not snow, it's just mud. I mean, it's not mud, it's just snow everywhere you go. They have mud. So in Alaska, if you go up high, the snow is a couple feet deep, and it's really hard to drive in. If you go down low, hard packed frozen trail like this, and you can get there pretty decently quick, but it ain't. Oh, good luck. I'm gonna throw it in the high. Let's get some trucking done. Like I said, you turn off the stream, I'm going to bed after this mission here is completed. Lumber yard. Oh wait, I do have a crane on this. I can unload one off the trailer, and no, I don't need to ditch the trailer though. I'm trying to break that habit of just ditching the trailers everywhere, because I looked at the Michigan map, the Blackwater Creek or whatever the original starting map is, and there's like 15 or 20 trailers just scattered around the map, and that's money. Like, that's, you know, an average of like $4,000 or $5,000 a piece. Whoa, look at that ice. So I need to quit doing that. And took it out of the freaking truck. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's see how strong this crane is here. I have to, oh, I can't even reach to it, never mind. Hang on a minute. If I unpack the cargo and then do this, detach the trailer and then do this, since there's a trailer store here, watch this. I need to be closer. I do. Go ahead and put the anchor down. Go to crane mode. Do that. Lower it. Winch it. Raise it. Pull it right over here to me. And detach. Now we grab another one. Look at this. Lower it. Winch it. Raise it. Put it over in here. it. We're gonna unpack the cargo. Store the crane. And then boom. Look at that. Look at me using my brain. It's 12:30, I can use my brain. And then, watch this. We attach the trailer. Go to the trailer store and scroll through until we see which trailer to get. We sell it. Haha, we got the money back. Just remember we bought it earlier, and now we don't have a trailer to worry about flipping over and losing our cargo. Sweet. Okay, let's see where we gotta go to. I like how the truck is white. It's like frozen. Where do we gotta go? So we need to ride this road. All the way to the service hub. And then we turn around and we go on the mountain road to get to the service site, because we will not be going through there. Heck no. Well, we might try it, just see what it can do. I'll go ahead and get a quick refuel. I don't know how, but we have not damaged this truck in any way. We got 80 extra liters of gas. So I can run it out of gas and then have enough to maybe make it to a fuel station of some kind. Heck, all of that driving from the garage to the drilling site and then to halfway around the whole map. And then we went down to like 125 liters, and that's pulling the trailer. So I think we should be fine with no trailer as far as we're going. And it's on paved roads. I can just throw it in high. The only bad thing about having diff lock and all-wheel drive always on is whenever you do get the chance to be on a paved road, you can't just throw it in rear-wheel drive and cruise with good fuel economy. You can't. You just can't do it. Like, look, my fuel economy will go down. I mean, will go up. You know, I'll get better gas mileage, but it won't be able to stay there. Shift to gear and it goes down to like 5, and then I get up high in the RPM and it goes back up. And there's no way that I could, like, it's not a manual transmission. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my gas tanks. There we go. Now it doesn't matter how much fuel economy I get. I'm full of gas, baby. I think I made a good decision to sell the Taiga and get the Veron. It really hurts. It's almost like I threw away a child because he wasn't as cool as this kid, you know. But it's a truck in a video game. It's all for Ken. And I have feelings for it. That's terrible. This thing is way cooler looking though. Faster, only by a little bit. The Taiga was kind of quick, especially the tweaked one, the modded tweaked one. It was kind of quick, but this one feels a lot faster. Like, it's so fast that with ice tires, I'm breaking traction on the road and sliding sideways with a full load in the back. Like, it's not concrete or anything. It's not the heaviest you can have. But fuel is not light. I like how there was a rock slide here, and they just didn't pick up all the freaking rocks, and they left the barriers in the road. So, like, even after I did all that work to clear the landslide, you guys don't brush or sweep all the boulders out of the road. Are you kidding me? Like, what the hell? You damage your truck every time you go through there. Stupid. Oh, that's not a good... How? Dude, what the hell? I was literally like, oh, that's gonna suck. These ice tires, man, they grip. Because these roads are frozen. I know it looks like they're not, but they are. They are frozen. This is another thing that sucks, is the fact that I can drive over logs and stuff, but a guardrail is my, like, nemesis. I've had that happen before with some of the other trucks. Like, I get stuck on a super long guardrail, and one side of my truck is on, like, is barely touching the frozen asphalt, and the other side is in a 2-foot tall snowdrift. It's like, give me a break. My plan is to complete Alaska. That's probably going to take a week or two of playing every day for a couple hours a day, which is not healthy. I need to play less. But it's going to take a while. What is that? Anyway, it's gonna take me a while, because I think Alaska has more stuff to do than Russia, and Russia took me, I was pretty much, I guess, halfway done with Russia already, and it took me, I don't know, I guess 4 days of playing it every day to finish it, doing probably an average of 3 to 5, so an average of 4 missions a day. No, that's too many. Average of 3 missions a day. But some of those missions take a long time. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Stuck. Reverse over it though. Almost done. Then I want to test something. I want to put highway tires on a vehicle and go out into the road, see how frozen it is, and then I want to put ice tires on a vehicle and go into the road. What I would love for them to do is to add JBE tweaked versions of the original main scout vehicles in specific. You see, there's already the International Scout. I think it's a JBE. I have it downloaded. I didn't buy it for in-game yet. However, since most of the JBE vehicles are pretty much the exact same price as the original vehicle in game, you can pretty much sell your original and buy the JBE. Dude, am I stuck? I'm stuck. No, I'm not. That's what I'm trying hard enough. To be fair, the double wides in the back are going to make it to where I can't do mountain passes. But the reason I have them is because you don't sink into the snow and mud as easily. Anyway, what I was saying is the Hummer sucks. The Scout is pretty decent. It just needs a little bit more power. And you know, a larger variety of tires. Like, it's stupid that in the game you have one, you know, one visual looking mud tire, a ton of off-road tires, well, not a ton, but a few, and then a good selection of all-terrains, and a fantastic selection of highway tires, which you never use. You never use highway tires. Nobody does. Nobody. Not a single person uses highway tires if they can help it. They put all-terrains or off-roads or mud tires or chains. But there's only one mud tire. Like this tire that I have right now. Hold on. This tire that I have right now. You can see it, the pattern in the back, the snow. That is a mud tire, right? But the friggin' mud tire that you get that goes on literally everything, as far as scouts go, looks like a giant super swamper. It looks amazing, then you get into the mud and it just sucks. And it's annoying. It's so annoying. Because you spend all that money and all that time upgrading something, and you have a lifted truck with the most powerful engine, the off-road gearbox, and freaking giant super swampers. You should be able to go flying through the mud hole. Or at least go at walking speed, but nah, you're sitting there crawling like a 2-year-old. Actually, 2-year-olds can walk. You're sitting there crawling like a 3-month-old. Anyway, enough of that rant. I want tweaked vehicles. I don't care if they're JBE or who. JBE does a good job with them. I really love all of their tweaked vehicles, so that'd be fine by me if they did all of them. I don't care. But I want a tweaked Hummer, because the Hummer is the biggest piece of shit in the game. It's freaking ass. So bad. The Dawn 71 is better than the Hummer. And the Hummer is supposed to be this staple of off-road. Like, a real-life Hummer is a beast of an off-roader. It's a big, heavy pig, but it's still a beast. And in this game, they're slow as shit. Even whenever you upgrade them, they're terrible. The original CK1500 needs an upgrade. It just does. There we go. Alright, folks. That's gonna do it for this episode. That is gonna do it. We had our first mission with the Voron as a complete success. I love this truck now. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the giant ice tires for this thing. And I'm gonna show you guys something. These are the 57-inch quasi-monster mud tires. I have to scroll through highway, off-road, and mud tires to get down to the chain tires. On PC, you can just use your mouse wheel. On the next-gen consoles, they load much faster, but on PS4, it takes so long to scroll through all these freaking wheels, and I know that's not the game developer's fault, but the game developers need to pay attention to this, and a little bit of just user interface change that would improve the quality of life of this video game tenfold is if they were in subcategories. So they already are in subcategories, but they're on a list that you can only scroll through by hitting a button. If you could scroll through that list with the trackpad on the PS4 controller or with your right stick much faster without loading in the tire, you just know where you want to go. You want to go to the biggest mud tires and look at them. You just scroll. Or you have it like this. You'll be able to keep buttons. You have a tab that says highway, all-terrain, off-road, mud, and then chained ice/snow or whatever you want to do. And then you click on off-road because you want an off-road tire for your rock crawler. You know, you don't necessarily want a mud tire. You want an off-road tire. And then you want to put, say it ranges from 35s all the way up to 49-inch tires or something like that. And so it's 35s, 37s, 39s, 41s, 45s, 49s. Alright. You have each one of those tire sizes in a little subcategory of the off-road category. So you click off-road, you click on 49, and then you're only shown 9 tires. Instead, it's like this. You click on the tires, see how long it takes to load, see how buggy and glitchy it is? How many tires is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 whole tires. That could be 1 click instead of 9. 1. All terrains. I'm just spamming down because I don't give a shit about any of these tires. I don't give a turd's face about any of these crappy tires. I don't want an off-road tire that's tiny like this. It says it's excellent in the mud, but do I believe it? No. I want a mud tire, okay? I want it because it looks cool too. I mean, all these are dirty and grindy and grummy. No thanks. Finally get to mud tires. I'm still scrolling, by the way. If this was on PC, I would have already picked out the damn tires and I'd be driving the thing. But I'm sitting here spamming the down button. Look, there's the quasi-mud tires, but I'm in 51s. I need 57s. I also need ice tires, because we're going with icy boys for this rig. I need the studded quasi-mud tires. The monster, quasi-monster mud tires. So I need to scroll all the way through all the mud tires, which there's a crap ton of them. That's the most popular tire. And you get down to the chained, where it's all the different chain tires. And studded tires. Finally. There it is. There it is. The quasi-monster studded mud tires. There they are. Now I can spend my money on them. Now I can click out of there. The menu takes a second or two to load. Then I'm good. Now, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the live stream, enjoyed the video, if you're watching it as a video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and hang out with me in my live streams. It's a lot of fun to chat with you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.